From North America's dense forest to the Himalayas' isolated highlands, stories of strange creatures that lurk just beyond the veil of our understanding have been passed down through generations. These cryptids, based between the realms of myth and reality, are a tapestry woven from the fears, folklore, and whispers of our cultures worldwide. Are these beasts mere legends born of superstition, or do they hide in the dark corners of our world, waiting for the moment they are finally revealed? The hunt for answers begins. But remember, some things are better left undisturbed. Welcome to Myth and Lores, a journey into the dark and divine. Without further ado, let's jump into another lore. The Mothman is one of the most fascinating and chilling cryptids in modern folklore. Its myth steeped in darkness and mystery. First reported in the 1960s, this creature is often described as a towering, humanoid figure with massive, bat-like wings and glowing red eyes. The eerie sightings and strange occurrences tied to the Mothman have fueled its association with doom, disaster, and forewarning. Origins of the Mothman myth. The first encounter with the Mothman occurred in November 1966 near Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The young couples were driving through the area when they saw a large, winged creature with glowing red eyes standing by an abandoned TNT plant. They described it as a man-sized bird or creature which had enormous wings that stretched out as it flew by their car, keeping pace with them at high speeds. Over the next year, more reports poured in from the local community describing a similar creature seen around the same area. These sightings quickly caught the attention of the public and media. But it wasn't just a creature that caused panic. Strange phenomena and mysterious events seemed to coincide with the Mothman sightings, building the narrative of an ominous, supernatural presence. The bridge collapse of 1967. Perhaps the most notorious aspect of Mothman lore is a purported connection to the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant on December 15, 1967. Just a year after the first Mothman sightings, the bridge, which spanned the Ohio River, suddenly gave way during rush hour traffic, plunging 46 people to their deaths. Many locals believed the Mothman has somehow been a harbinger of this disaster. Witnesses claim to have seen a creature in the area leading up to the collapse. Some even reported seeing the Mothman perched on the bridge before it fell. The timing of the sightings and the catastrophe led to widespread speculation that the creature's presence was not coincidental. In local folklore, the Mothman became tied to death, destruction, and impending doom. His glowing red eyes seemed to promise that something terrible would happen. Another dark chapter in the Mothman myth involves the so-called Men in Black, mysterious, government-like figures who allegedly appeared in Point Pleasant shortly after the Mothman sightings began. These men were described as wearing black suits and acting in strange and unsettling ways, often intimidating witnesses into silence about their experiences. Their sudden appearance fueled conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that the Men in Black were part of a cover-up trying to suppress information about the creature and any potential paranormal phenomena associated with it. Many Mothman witnesses also reported seeing unusual lights in the sky, leading to a connection between the creature and unidentified flying objects. The idea that the Mothman may have been an extraterrestrial being or the result of some otherworldly experiment gained traction. Some suggested that the Mothman was some sort of alien scout, an omen sent to observe humanity before a more significant, more cataclysmic event, or even that the creature was a manifestation of the UFO phenomenon. In this interpretation, the Mothman was not merely a harbinger of doom, but a part of a more extensive cosmic web of mysteries and unsettling events. Some theorists have even posited that the Mothman may have been a time-traveling entity or a being from a parallel dimension, crossing over to our world and warning us of an impending catastrophe. The Curse of Point Pleasant. Over the years, Point Pleasant has become synonymous with the Mothman. Once a quiet, rural community, the town became a hub of paranormal activity, attracting cryptid enthusiasts, researchers, and thrill seekers. The Mothman sightings waned after the Silver Bridge collapse, but the creature's presence left an indelible mark on the town's identity. Many locals still believe that the Mothman has some supernatural connection to the town's fate, with some going as far as to claim that the creature continues to linger, watching from the shadows. In 2002, a monument to the Mothman was erected in Point Pleasant, cementing the creature's place in the town's dark history. Despite this, a sense of unease still permeates the area, and locals have often expressed a fear that the Mothman may one day return, heralding another disaster. The Mothman is a terrifying cryptid and a rich symbol in modern myth. In many ways, the creature embodies humanity's fear of the unknown and the relentless march of fate. The Mothman is often interpreted as a manifestation of impending disaster, an otherworldly messenger warning us of our collective doom. His unsettling appearance, the cryptic nature of his warnings, and the inexplicable presence makes him an enduring symbol of the dark unknown. Moreover, the Mothman myth taps into the human fear of being watched, of having our lives controlled by some unseen forces. The glowing red eyes that stare into the soul have come to represent the idea that there is something far greater and more malevolent than we can comprehend, always lurking in the periphery. While many view the Mothman as a supernatural or extraterrestrial entity, others offer more grounded explanations. Some believe that the creature is a previously undiscovered species, perhaps a large owl or crane misidentified in the heat of fear. However, this does little to explain the eerie circumstances and the strange occurrences tied to the sightings. Others speculate that the Mothman can manifest a collective psychological phenomenon, a sort of mass hysteria triggered by the fear of the unknown, especially in the wake of the Silver Bridge disaster. Still, the most persistent theory surrounding the Mothman is that of the Harbinger. Whether alien, supernatural, or something else entirely, the creature is thought to be a warning, a sign of impending doom or catastrophic event. The myth's persistent grip on popular culture is fueled by its mystery, its association with tragic events, and the lingering question of what the Mothman truly represents. The Mothman is more than just a cryptid. It is a harbinger, a symbol of fear and a mystery that continues to haunt the folklore of Point Pleasant and beyond. Its eerie presence, glowing red eyes, and ominous association with tragedy have made it an enduring figure in paranormal lore. Whether one believes in the supernatural aspects of the creature or sees it as a dark legend born from real-world events, the Mothman remains one of the most chilling cryptids in modern mythology, forever a specter of impending doom. That concludes this lore. If you like what you heard, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next lore. Bye.